Everyone, Jason here. Today we'll be looking at the ZipFarm and we'll do a floor plan and a layout using SketchUp. So when we're done, we'll have a ZipFarm that looks about like this. This is 36 zip racks with 6 light racks. And the light racks are double-sided so that you can see the light is provided inside the light rack and into the row here. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm just going to delete what we have and start over. And so I'm going to get rid of my guidelines here so we have a clean slate. Now if you have a building with pillars or posts, it may take a while to get your layout dialed in because you may just have to get creative with your floor plan. So to get started, I'll be using the tape measure tool, and you can also hit the letter T for a shortcut. And I just want about 2 feet down the wall for the plumbing to run alongside the edge of the wall. Over here I'll give myself about 10 inches. And for a quick tip, you can start pulling a guideline and then just type in the number that you want. So you can see down here in the bottom right of the screen you have the length. So you can get an exact measurement by typing in the dimensions that you want. So in this case, I need a row of about 5 feet 4 inches. So I'll type that in, and I need 6 rows here. So this is pretty easy to do. And for our final row, now I'll need the length of the zip racks, which are 18 feet 6 inches. Now I'll do the aisle or the walkway, and we recommend about 5 feet. You can go a little lower, a smaller aisle width, but you do want room to get your zip racks in and out of the ZipFarm for easy handling and maintenance. And my second row of zip racks here. And as you get more comfortable with SketchUp, this should go a lot more quickly for you. Whoop, I deleted my aisle. And here we go. So this will be my basic floor plan. I can zoom in and out using my mouse wheel. And if I need to look around, I can use the orbit tool, which you can find right here, or by using the letter O. So I'm going to need a center line right down the middle of this row to give me some guide points for my zip racks. So I'm going to put another guideline in at half of the space here, about 9 feet 3 inches. Looking good. So I'll go ahead and import my ZipGrow components. I'll use File, Import, and you can download these at the link provided. and it kind of moved my screen around on me. So here's what it'll look like. The ZipGrow component comes with a single light rack and 2 rows of zip racks. So I'll go ahead and grab this, and you can see there's a midpoint provided. So this is an easy way to get the correct place on the component. I'll click the component so it's blue, and I'll hit the Move tool, which is this 4-directional tool, or the letter M, and I want to grab right here at the midpoint. So I'll grab it, and you can see that I can move this around, but I'm having a hard time seeing where I'm at. So a good thing to keep in mind is that I can go between different tools by using the letter H, which lets me move my model around. I can use the Orbit tool, and then when I have a better position, I can hit the M tool again, and I still have my component here. So that takes a little effort to get used to, but once you're comfortable, it's quite simple. So in this case, I want to place my rack here at the intersection. This is the midpoint right on my guideline. Looking good. So let's do it again. Now at this point, I can simply copy and paste. So one way to do this is just Control C and Control V, and there's my rack. Another way to do this is to use the Move tool, and I won't cover that here. So here's my midpoint. And here is the intersection that I want. Do it again. And there's our first row of zip racks. Quick and easy. And to do the whole thing again, I can select several components at once using the Shift key. I'll use the Move tool, and as I'm moving these components, I can hit the Control button or Option on the Mac, and it creates a duplicate for me. So if that way I can create a whole new row, and looks like we're about there. And we're looking good. So that is a quick crash course in how to use SketchUp to lay out your ZipFarm. So a couple quick pointers here. We recommend keeping your plumbing, supply, and drain lines in a straight line if possible. We also recommend that you avoid too many 90-degree turns or twists in your plumbing line. And the reason is that we are trying to keep the pressure at recommended levels throughout the entire ZipFarm. We would like for the zip racks here at the end of the line to be getting just as much pressure at those at the front. And when you install your ZipFarm, you'll see how this works. These zip racks can be connected to your supply lines and drain lines with some simple quick connect fittings. Another point is the height of the light racks. You'll want a minimum of 10 feet clearance to install the light rack in your facility. And finally, if you do find that your floor plan has too many pillars or is irregular, you may need to be creative to find the best layout. But using the dimensions provided here, I hope that you'll have the tools that you need to design and lay out your ZipFarm. Again, my name is Jason, and thanks for watching.